These things can cost you thousands of dollars, or worse, your own peace of mind. Today, I'm going to be going over 5 crucial things that buyers really miss whenever they're searching for homes in Little Rock. Every buyer needs to know this for 2025. What's going on, guys? It's Cody with eXp Realty, and in today's video, I'm going to be going over crucial steps that buyers need to pay attention whenever they're searching for a new home and the things they miss whenever they're finding their new home. I get it, guys. It's very exciting whenever you're finding your first home that you're about to purchase, and now understand the excitement and the things that you could, easily miss, or anything that can be easily overlooked whenever you're buying your first home or whenever you're buying your next home, is that these things can be easily, overlooked till, it's the very end whenever you're about to get inspections, or whenever, it breaks a lot of people's hearts, and I personally seen it. I had some clients who were literally going to go buy their dream home until either the inspection came back, or it was just something about the home that just wasn't sticking out right, and it just crushed their dreams. And I'm going to be going over those facts in today's video. Again, guys, these things is something you need to be aware of when going into 2025 if you're buying your first home, whether it's an investment property, an upsize, downsize property. If you're looking to relocate, you need to know these factors. And also be sure to check out all my social medias, my Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. I post daily vlogs there of me trying to hit 100K a year, become the first success story of my family. Again, you guys are really loving it over there. And again, if you're looking to actually buy or actually sell in the Little Rock or Arkansas market in general, be sure to contact me down in the description below. I'm here to help everyone achieve their real estate goals in 2025. That is my ultimate goal in 2025, is to help as many clients as I can and get them to what they need to do. But other than that, guys, let's jump right into the video. Number one, this is for really investors, or for anybody who is looking, primarily focused on like the area around, or like the neighborhood around. You need to focus on future neighborhood growth. I have a good example for this one, especially in the North Little Rock. There's like across the bridge when you're downtown, there's a new subdivision being built, new houses, new homes, new apartments, all in one subdivision. And it's a very upcoming neighborhood. I think it's called Rock Waters or something in North Little Rock. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Like the Rock Waters, that community is a new community. New apartments are being built, new condos are being built, new homes are being built for sale. Home values is really going up to the $500,000 mark, and whether into the $6 million mark too. So value is super high over there. And not only that, you are near downtown. You're literally right next to downtown. You're across the river, which is going to significantly increase homes value automatically. So areas like that is something you really want to look forward to. You may see a junky, area and all that stuff, but if you see nearby construction, or if you see potential in that neighborhood that you can potentially build a lot of equity and a lot of value in the neighborhood, you need to actually start, go ahead and start planting your roots in that neighborhood, especially whenever you're trying to invest. Another example for this is the south of Battery Street. A lot of new homes are being built in that subdivision, and I have a listing that's currently active on that street. And it's a lot of homes that are literally flipping the value, like homes that are broken homes, for example, are going for $15,000 to below 30K, and they're flipping them for almost 100 grand, and that's a good rental or good fix and flip potential. That's one thing buyers need to understand. You need to look not only at the property, but look what's around it. Look at the neighborhood. Look how the neighborhood can really impact the value of that property. Number two, you want to look for essentials. Obviously, this is a quote standard for all buyers. All buyers need to be aware of what they're nearby, what they have access to. You don't just want to buy a home in the middle of nowhere and not know exactly where you are. So this part is pretty self-explanatory. Don't just focus on the property itself. Obviously, the property is the biggest factor of you buying your home, because you're buying that property, right? So, there's a lot of good properties out there. They are in the middle of nowhere, actually. And, you think, okay, this is my dream property, but I'm in the middle of nowhere. I have no access to no stores, no gas stations, no hospitals, no schools. Everything is about 10 minutes away. You want to see what is nearby in in that factor or in that neighborhood, division, wherever you're looking for, you need to figure out what is near you. So I encourage all my buyers to do their due diligence before they either go out to go search for a home, or if they find that home that they're looking for, look what's around it. I literally, as I'm recording this video right now, I have someone who wants to put an offer on one of my listings, and they're asking what's the school districts around it, what are the things around this listing, to see, you know, what's the value, what's all around it. So you want to look for little keys like that. You want to see what's around your listing. You need to be aware of what are your surroundings whenever you're buying a home. Number 3, this is going back to what I said at the beginning of the video. You need to be aware of the condition of the home. Yeah, a home can look perfectly fine, guys. I've seen it constantly over and over and over, but there's always some issues about the property that you never know of, and I encourage every buyer to get an inspection. And I know inspections can be a little pricey, which is a great investment for buyers and sellers too. This not only go for buyers, this will go for sellers too. So you want to be aware of what, you know, the issues of the property. Like I mentioned in the earlier in this video, you want to know what is going on with this property so that you have peace of mind, that it won't break your peace, or it won't be super financially costly to you at the end, that you probably should have known, that you probably had an ego. You didn't want to get an inspection. You want to save as much money as possible on the sale, and come to find out 3 to 5 years later, something is wrong with your house. Not even 3 to 5 years later. It can be way sooner. It can be a year sooner. It can be any time. The HVAC system can break. The roofing could be bad. The foundation could be bad. You never know what is wrong with the property unless you invest into yourself and get that inspection. So this one's pretty self-explanatory. Get an inspection for the home. Do not skip the inspection process. Do not skip that 7-day inspection or 10-day inspection process, guys. I really super encourage it. You need to do that. Number 4, you need to be aware of flood zones and the insurance costs. Now here in the state of Arkansas, we don't have a lot of flood zones, or we do have a lot of flood zones, or like what area flood zones, but we don't have a lot of flooding. If, you know, it's not like it's Florida or something, you know, we have a hurricane or, you know, something every season or something. We may have a tornado here and there, but it's not too big of a deal. But, you know, just be aware of the, you know, flood zones and, you know, insurance costs, especially if you're living near the Arkansas River. This is a heavy investment that you need to get into. I think a few years ago, I think it was back in like 2017 or sometime around that time, we had a massive flooding, which, you know, all the homes that were right next to Arkansas River got completely flooded out, and homes got literally destroyed. And, you know, just think about it. What if they didn't have those flood insurance? Some people probably didn't have insurance and probably lost their home for good, or it was very costly to get rebuilt. So wherever you're by any, you know, biome of water, you know, by any surface level of water, be aware of, you know, flood zones. Be aware of the insurance costs that you need to be aware of. Last, number 5, which is super important, you need to be aware of the resale value and the market trend. Just because your real estate agent helped you purchase the home doesn't mean they don't need to keep updating you on the market trends of what's going on around your listing, and how the market will impact the value of your home whenever you're ready to sell that home, whether it be the next 3 to 5 years. Guys, this is what's called equity, especially if you're new, if you're a first-time home buyer, stepping out of the rental space, looking to own your first property. This is what equity is. You need to start looking at the value, because at the end of the day, if you buy your home and, you know, you sell your home within a few months or a year or so, and your property value barely even went up, you're not making any money on your property at all. That's the most simplest way I could put it. But in terms of this perspective I'm talking about, you need to be aware of your property's value and market trends. This is where I come through. I update my buyers and sellers every monthly on what their home's value is worth, to keep them in mind of, hey, your equity is going up, your value is going up, the neighborhood around you is going up, the value is increasing. Just like Rockwater and North Little Rock, their value is just steadily increasing. But overall, guys, I hope you enjoyed this short video on the top crucial things that buyers need to know before they go into 2025 to buy their first listing. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know if you're about to buy a home and you watched this video just in time before you're about to purchase your first home, or you're about to invest into your first home. Or let me know, what are your plans in 2025 in terms of real estate? I'd love to know in the comments below. Be sure to follow all my social medias. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I post daily vlogs and be trying to hit 100K a year. And if you need a realtor who's looking to buy or sell into the Little Rock market or the Arkansas market in general, be sure to contact me down in the description below. But other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. Let's get it.